Kaylee, and today is Bookmas Day 10.
On the 10th day of Bookmas, my true love gave to me 10 fictional crushes.
So I'm supposed to be talking about 10, but I actually have 12. It's really 13. I have 13. It's really hard to narrow it down. Like, this is very narrowed down because YA has so many great crushes, great males, just yes. So I'm not going to talk about them for a really long time. Let's just get into it. So my first one is Gilbert Blythe from Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. I have had a crush on Gilbert since I can remember. Like, he is just the greatest. He's the cutest. I absolutely love him, and I have just, like, I grew up watching the movies and I have loved him since then. So he is just, yes. I mean, after reading the book last year, I love him even more. I just love Gilbert Blythe, okay? He's fabulous, okay? Then, of course, we have Chaol from Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I just realized that in the last video I did, I said Sarah J. Maas, so I'm sorry, I still can't get used to it. But Chaol is just my favorite. I absolutely adore him. Like, I can't even handle him, and I like Dorian, but I don't like him as much as I love Chaol. And I just think Chaol and Celaena are perfect for each other, and he's also perfect for me, and everything is just fabulous, and yes, Team Chaol. Next is Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I love Augustus. Oh, Gus, I love him. And I just think that he is, like, just great, and yes, and I can't even put into words how I love him. I just do, okay? And I love that he loves metaphors, and it's just yes. Yes. Then, surprise, surprise, I'm talking about The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater again. I have a huge crush on Gansey because I just think he reminds me of Gatsby, but like young Gatsby, and I love it. It's just fabulous. Then we have 4 from the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. I love 4. He is just great, and now I picture him as Theo James, which makes it 100 times better. It's just fabulous. Then I have Liam from The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I almost said Liam from One Direction, but that is part of the reason, okay? A lot of you guys always comment on the fact that I have a One Direction calendar in the background, so yes, that is Louis. So yes, but Liam is my absolute favorite in One Direction. I'm gonna marry him someday. He just doesn't know it yet. I'm never gonna marry him. It makes me very sad. But this character is named Liam as well, and this Liam is awesome too, so it's just perfect, and I just love him. Yes! Next is Finn from Born Wicked. Now, he is just this adorable little bookworm, and I love it. Like, any guy who reads, I'm just like, yes, you go. You are 1,000 times more attractive now. And just, that's Finn. I just love him. He's great. Then there's Levi from Fangirl. I think if you've read this book, this one just goes without saying. Levi is just great. He's just great, and I love this book because I can identify with it so much, and I want my own Levi so that I can exactly identify with it. It's really hard to describe why you like characters, but I just love them. Next is Etienne from Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Etienne is just like the ideal boy that I would like in my life and I would like to marry. He is like so just fabulous, and once again, I have no idea how to describe why I like him so much. Next is Noah Shaw from The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. He is a lot like, he reminds me kind of Etienne in a way, maybe because they're both British, but either way, I think Noah is just like one of the most swoon-worthy characters I've ever read. Like, he's just so witty, and wittiness is such an attractive quality to me, so I just love him, and he's snarky, and just, yes, he's great. Then, of course, I'm sure you didn't think we would get through this whole entire video without me mentioning Prince Maxon from The Selection. He is like my guilty pleasure. I want to marry him, yes, boy. And I took a quiz that said, who is your, I forget what it was, something like, who is your fictional husband, blah blah blah, and I got Maxon. It's meant to be, okay? It is just meant to be. Then we have Willem from Just One Day by Gail Forman. I think part of the reason why I love him so much, apart from the fact that he travels everywhere, is because he's Dutch, and I have an affinity for Dutch people. Affinity means I like it, doesn't it? I'm trying to say I like them. because my mom's side of the family is Dutch, so I really like things that are Dutch because I just think it's a really cool culture. And so I really like Willem, and he's also snarky and funny and just great, and yes. And the final boy I wanted to talk about today is Ridge from Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover writes some really great males. We also have Miles from Ugly Love. He's fabulous. But Ridge is just the one that sticks out in my mind because I just think he is one of the coolest male characters that I've ever read, and for that reason, I love him. So those are all of the fictional crushes I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I absolutely zoomed through those, but I didn't want to spend too much time on them because I can only say I love them so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what some of your fictional crushes are, and don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, except for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. I'm putting out a new video every single day. And if you wanted to go and watch my last video, it will be linked over here for you. So that was Bookmas Day 9, where I talked about 9 kick-ass female leads. And if you wanted to follow me on social media, I have Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, and my username for all of those is @HalesArtsNYC, and we're talking about Bookmas a lot on there, so everything is under the #MaryBookmas. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!